The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines, because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks, because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 27-yard line.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
36, 36.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Charlie. What's up?
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Rock it, rock it. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Slam, go.
He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You got tight. You got tight. You ready?
They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll work work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
2nd and 3. Sets up the screen to Gordon. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
On the set.
15's the mic. I got 15. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Recon, 152 fighter. Hard. Go.
10. Whip. Watch the whip. Joker.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Rush in.
2nd and goal.
Hey, alert. Protein spill. Hey, wahoo. Point it right.
Check.
I got you.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready,
The Charger drive about to get going. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chargers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 6-0 our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check 26. Kill. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit. Watch twist. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Go out. 5.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns' drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Hurry, hurry!
I got motion.
On second down now, it's Hunt, and he takes this across the 15 to the 17. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And that one goes out of bounds, and let's see here. They're going to walk this back to the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
Got you, pump. Check three.
On first down, it's Gordon dancing away at the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. This is Gordon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to flare up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
We got this.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Kyler Fackrell, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield, and he completes it to Hunt. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Landry, the intended target. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Ready up.
Line 15. Watch the curve. Watch the curve. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check. Leo. Hey, Echo.
Deuce.
Hey, Sam on. Gone. Deep grip.
They'll look to throw here. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They run with Hunt. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. Hunt going to run for it. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check, lock it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Watch 15. Watch 15. Watch 15. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hey, watch it. Watch it. Shift. Look. Squeeze. Check. Bam. Shoot.
Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's get out the field, defense. Hurry! 52, Mike, 52. Watch the pass. Here we go.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hurry! 57, the mic. I got you, son.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. They'll start the 3rd quarter on the ground with Gordon. And some room to work. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Hey, exit. 6-6, pull it high. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Gordon. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
15. Line 15. I'm here all day. Check. Crunch. Look at me. Go. Get it.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Browns defense stands tall. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Pistol. Regular.
Mayfield uncorks one for Davis. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
King. Hey, dude.
Mayfield now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
They'll run here with Eckler, and an alley to run. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Watch your team. Mark your team. Let's go, team.
Hey! Fight!
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
That's it, baby.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Check three.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Hey, Mike's 15. Mike's 15. Here we go, D. Safe. No. Hard. 99. Check 99.
Shoot.
Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha. Hey.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Beckham, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Seibert on for the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier.
That's it.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a charge. I got to tell you, I'm shocked. When I realized they were running the football at fourth in that distance, I thought that was a surefire throw.
I can hear it in your voice because I'm the exact same way. No one runs the football in this situation, right? You've got to throw it to have a chance unless you're them. Talk about supreme confidence bordering on arrogance, and they got it done, keeping the ball on the ground to pick up the first down.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
I got 15.
Once more, here's Eckler. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. The Chargers on third down, as bad as you can be, 0 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Chargers 14.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Watch the twin.
Hey, Lloyd 33.
At the 34-yard line.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Hey, me and you all day.
Run. Hey, Lloyd 33.
Coming after you.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mayfield. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
You draw quarters. Hey!
Switch.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They run again with Hunt. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Tighten up.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. This one caught by Davis. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Run, run, run. Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield on play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 12. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Hey, wahoo.
Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Jannard Avery in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 95 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll run on 1st down. Jefferson. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They run right side with Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
At the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hurry, hurry.
They'll run again with Hunt. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. On 1st down, it's Hunt. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Our time. It's our time. Hurry. Let's go right here. Real Mike, 52. Real. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Seibert on for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game,